Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden 1.8, and we're currently stood on top of the capital vessel. And in the last part we got the thrusters on the capital vessel, and I brought it down here, and then what I've done is I've actually stripped the remaining thrusters off of this Crash DSC2 front. And in this part what I'm going to do is go up into space. Now the reason for that is that we really need fuel, because if I come in here and show you general storage, we've got 49 small fuel cells, 3 promethium hydro cells and 4 large fuel cells, but that's not going to be enough to run a capital vessel. And of course the problem we've got is that we've got 10 promethium deposits on this planet, and it's a very big but, some of them are very awkwardly placed, and also you can see that they're all very small. So if I stayed on this planet and just went round and try and mine these promethium deposits, we would probably very quickly run out of fuel. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of a chance, and we're going to get up into space, see if we can find a promethium asteroid, which would be absolutely great. Or alternatively, we're going to go to the moon and gamble whether there's some promethium on that. The other thing I've done since the end of the last part is I've actually textured up the ship so it isn't so dark and gloomy as it was before. You can also see that we've actually got the next step in the main mission, which is amongst the stars. So we might as well just jump in, turn the thrusters on, and away we go. Not totally happy with the placing. I think I'd like it to be maybe slightly lower as well. Now there is risks associated with going up into space, because if we run into something that's fairly heavily equipped, we may run into a few problems. Is we don't have much in the max speed. I'm just wondering whether we can get more height by getting some forward momentum as well. I think that's just improved it a little bit. We certainly need more thrusters, and of course this is one of the problems with Reforged Eden, is that you can put thrusters on, but you very quickly hit the CPU cap. Also, thrusters are weaker than the normal game, so what can happen is that you need more thrusters to be able to get more momentum. So here we are, we're up in space. We've discovered a Polaris freighter. There's any thoughts what we got hostile wise here? Well, we got a landmark to the Kirax station. It says there's a promethium asteroid up here, but where will be pretty debatable. So we got the Polaris alloy synthesis factory. We got a heat signature there, and of course one of the advantages of being in space is that we can just coast. So what we're going to do is fly around here a little bit and see if we can find a promethium asteroid. That would be really big. Well, we found a Polaris mining facility. That's not going to help us that much. So I think we can head for this heat signature here. I'd guess that Polaris system is actually got, we could mine that, but the trouble is if we mine it, we're just going to upset them. But we've got a couple of heat signatures here which might help us. Actually, you can see as we go past that, you can actually see the promethium on it. But that will immediately make the Polaris hostile. Right, we found a promethium asteroid. That is brilliant. Wonder what the one beyond it actually is. So we found a Polaris system. I wouldn't mind seeing what we're going to keep heading for the one. Yeah, but it'd be really great if we could find out whether there's a good asteroid behind. What other stuff have we got up here? Cobalt. A good cobalt deposit would be good. And of course we got Xerax hanging around. Now these are drones, which could be a little bit of a problem. These are Xerax interceptors. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, just go. We got to fight for this promethium. If we get in close. What I want to do is just kind of bump up against the promethium asteroid. No, don't want to do that because it would restrict our guns. We're just going to stabilize. Okay, we're going to... We've got to try and keep these guys... We settle over the top. We settle on top like this. That means these guys won't be able to hit us from below. Right, we're gonna come here. Right, we got one. Kind of gonna take a chance with... I think I'm floating in space here, guys, which is bad news. I think what we're going to do is try and get this ship to... Right, I think we've just got this one. I'm just going to jump out very quickly and loot him. Because it's got to be worth the loot. A little bit risky, but I think we've got to take the chance. Where's the ship? Always the problem that you can miss the ship here. Right. Ah. Got no brakes here. Oops. Wow, just flown right through. Right, we've got a few more power cells. Right, let's just get down to the business. Mining the... Oh, wow. Okay. We've still got a hostile around here. That could give us a problem. He's drawing me away. I don't want to be drawn away too far from my ship. Where is the... Right, I don't think I want to stay around here too long now. We're going to get back to the capital vessel. Oh, wow. Got a few problems with the braking here. Right, he's coming in again. Right, we've nailed this guy. Oops. Right, let's just get down to the task in hand in case, because if a capital vessel shows up, I am in deep trouble. Right, so let's just dock the... Whoops. Don't think I truly leveled the ship. So I'm just gonna have to I don't think I've got an EVA suit on as well, so I have to be a little bit careful here. Jump out. Yeah. Right, we've got holes in the ship. But we've taken damage. Oops. And, yeah, I know. Gotta get to. Oops. I need the protection from that. Okay, let me just. Of course, we got no gravity. Just come here. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Just put that there. We've lost the what we call it, building supplies. I think I've got another door which we can put on the top, make the now if I come to here and stand here, what I'm hoping is that I can reach that promethium just there. Gonna hook up to ammunition controller. I'll put this in the loot or junk box. And it's gonna get stuck into some right guys, what I'm going to do now is we're just going to mine out this promethium as much as we can, and I'll be right back. Right guys, I've been plugging away at this for some time and I'm kind of getting a bit fed up with this. I'm just hoping I can make a laser tool. Right, to make a laser drill, we're going to have to make an advanced constructor, which means we're going to have to come into here and capital vessel. Where's the advanced constructor? Didn't really want to do this, but I've got to unlock that. Unlock that. Where's the advanced constructor? And we can't make it because we can't make any cobalt alloy. Okay, so we're just going to have to keep plugging away, doing this the hard way. We're certainly going to need a laser drill. That's got to be high on my list of priorities. I can't keep on mining this because my fingers aren't really helping. Okay guys, I've got to stop because my fingers are hurting. And what we're going to do is I've managed to get about 310 promethium. It's not a vast amount, but I think what we're going to do is put the thrusters back on. Got the thrusters on. Put the oxygen on. And we're going to head for the moon. So we're just going to get up speed. We're going to gamble on the fact that we can get to the moon. And hopefully what I'm going to do then is see if we can get some cobalt so that we can get a laser drill, so we can get a bit more out of when we're mining. But of course, to make a laser drill means that we're also going to have to use drill charges. Anyway guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fly towards the Roggery moon and we'll see what we can find. So here we are, we're coming up on the Roggery moon. It looks like the southern hemisphere is kind of illuminated. So I think we'll go down there so we can actually see what we're doing. Wait till we get close to the atmosphere and then we'll put on the inertia suppression. And Of course, the odds are we will come down on a Xerex base or something like that. You can almost guarantee it. Right, we're coming into transition. Oh, we found a okay. We found a transport rear. So we're now on here. So what we got in the... Wait, these were not on as Xerex. We just missed the Xerex. We got here, we got magnesium, cobalt. So our first priority is to find some cobalt. So we got loads of radar signatures in that direction, so I'm going to go in that direction. We will use the ship because it's a moon, it's easier to move around. It will allow us to mine some stuff. So right, we found a crashed Titan. I've got a feeling the Titan is part of the main mission, so we're not going to interfere with them. We've got a pentaxid deposit, which would be quite nice, iron. But as I said, what we need to do is find some cobalt so that I can build the advanced constructor. We've got magnesium because I don't have that much left in the way of ordinary fuel cells. I should have stocked up on some wood before we left. So we've got to find the cobalt deposit. So we're just come here. There we go. Find a medium cobalt deposit. That would be great. That's exactly what we're looking for. We've got one thing we're going to have to be careful with is the landing. We don't have proper landing gear at the moment, which is a little bit of a hindrance, but we should be okay. We'll just drop right down on top of the thrusters off. We may have to go out on the surface of the moon this time. So we should be okay. And we'll just get around here. And for some reason I'm still walking around with these on here as well. So what we need to do is hook to there and there, if we can get any closer. We're just going to drill down and get some cobalt. Right, I think I've got, how much cobalt? I've got 220 cobalt ore, so in theory that should be enough to be able to make an advanced constructor. And then I must admit my fingers are starting to hurt a little bit now as well. Get back here. Whoops. So we'll just get here, just turn that off. Mission controller. Advanced constructor. I'm gonna make cobalt alloy. We're actually gonna make the cobalt alloy. What do we need for cobalt alloy? Okay, we need iron ingots. We got no iron? You gotta be kidding me. So how much we need? 3 ingots. So we need about 150. We need to find some iron now. It's getting complicated. You turn the thrusters on. Tell me we got iron on this planet. Yeah. But it says we've already found an iron deposit. Where is that? It's magnesium. There's an iron deposit over there. We'll just take that. Where is it? To the east. Right, here's the iron deposit. We got a plasma cannon here. It won't be a problem. this is going to be a bit more of a trickier landing, because it's going to be a little bit more tricky to get in and land. I think that's about the best we're going to do. Thrusters off. At the back again. I'm going to need to go and get that drone and see if we've expanded ammunition. Where is it? I think it's over this way, isn't it? A little bit of pentaxid there. There's certainly going to grab this and get back to the iron deposit. Again, we've got to have to drill down to it. Right, so here we go again, guys, and I'll see you once I've got some iron. So I've now got 101 iron. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but my finger's starting to hurt a little bit too much now, so I don't want to do any more mining unless I really have to. So we'll just get back to well, we can do it from here actually. What am I on about? We make it should, yeah, we can now make an advanced constructor. Get that underway. Get back in the ship because we're getting low on oxygen. Don't think there's anything. It was actually, let me just come here. There was some pentaxid around here somewhere. Put that in there. Put this in the fuel cells. We're down to 12%. Didn't even change a 1% there. I'm sure at the top of this hill there was some pentaxid deposits, so we might as well use the. There it is, one pentaxid there. I don't think there's anything else on this moon, but we can go and get the pentaxid. We should be able to get back to the ship before we run out of oxygen. Just get here. One pentaxid. If there's anything else around here that we can pick up. Back to the ship. Light on. Oops. We're on board. Go and top up our oxygen. Just check the oxygen situation. You can go in there. General supplies. We got a bit more biofuel. We got no more oxygen, but we've got water to make some oxygen. But we can't make that much oxygen, so we can't stay here too much longer. But I certainly want to get that drill fit boost. Problem's going to be is, well, I suppose we've got a bit of a corner there with the finished. Still building, so right, I'll be right back when we've actually finished the advanced constructor. Okay, welcome back. We've finished the advanced constructor. I think I actually put it in general supplies for some reason. Well, because I got the connection. I was going to put it at the back, but I think because we got space here, I think we're going to put it just here so that we've got. So we got that now. And what we should be able to do now is, well, we need to hook you to the ammunition controller, put you on general storage at the moment. And what I want is the laser drill. And of course, we're going to need to make some 1, 2, 3 drill charges. What this will mean is that we'll be able to mine a little bit more effectively. Let's get back to this one here. See if we can make some bit more oxygen. Where's the oxygen? Right, we've got oxygen that's hidden off the bottom here. Water container. I'm going to make make about 10 oxygen. Going to queue up some resources. We're probably going to need to make 10 of those because we may need to make charges. It's pentaxid. There's no promethium actually on this moon. It's a little bit of a problem. We've got some crash transports, so we're still going to have to be very careful with the fuel situation to begin with. But it means we're going to have. So I think in the next part, because I have to confess my fingers are hurting a little bit. We'll go round and see what we can grab from this moon. We'll visit any crash ships or something, and then what we'll do is we'll go back to the planet, but we'll stop off on the promethium asteroid on the way back. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.